ya, come on, dance ya. Daddy, my business, you catching fever. Getting serious like empty river. Ain't no stopping by the river. And as we coming, we sweeping, we cutting, we moving all the way. Yeah, yeah. We coming, yeah. We got a son of be coming. As we coming, we sweeping, we coming. And then when we meet obstacle, we got a son of be coming. Yeah, you are coming, yeah. We coming. When the year is in the checking you again, guys. We coming. We better son be coming. They are meant to song. We coming. We better son be coming. Say coming. Say for. They are meant to song. We better son be coming. Everybody's talking about a maker, Alexander Kumia, but I came on more. Everybody's talking about a maker, Alexander Kumia. When the year is nearly checking you again, guys. From the shadow of the river to the peak of the mountain, we coming. Yeah. And we coming from the episode to the shores of the shepherds. We better than a big coming. Young guy, you're the cool man, you are. We coming. Yeah. We better than a big coming. From Norway, my put to the peak, I want to kiss it. Say one, say two, say three, say four. Come here. We coming. We better than a big coming. We coming. We better than a big coming. We coming. We better than a big coming. Everybody's talking about a maker, Alexander Kumia, but I came on more. Everybody's talking about a maker, Alexander Kumia. When the year is nearly checking you again, guys. I'm doing it for coming, nobody should hold me. Everybody's celebrating as I'm dancing to my right and I'm dancing to my left. Say one, say two, say three, say four. Come here. From Maserado to Makibi, Passa to Riverside. Hey, all the way to Bone County. From the County to Grand Chita, River G, sign of Maryland and Grand Crew County. Lova came my bombing and Bapolo County. We coming. We better than a big coming. They are meant to song. We coming. We better than a big coming. Say coming. Say four. They are meant to song. We better than a big coming. Say one, say two, say three, say four. Come here. It is gonna be come here. Okay, guys. Thank you. Share the video. Share it. I've been off a little while and I'm just a little busy doing some stuff. I got a wedding this week and I'll be in Ohio. But notwithstanding, we still got to do what we're supposed to do. And my schedule now, I've tried to schedule myself to 11 o'clock from 11 to 1. So 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. Stuff not too. My light is not too good. I missed one of my lights. So yeah, and I will try my best to do it, and I'm going to do it different way. I will bring people on that will discuss about Alexander Cummings. I'm not running a network. I'm not competing with nobody. I am supporting Mr. Cummings.
I'm not here to discuss issues, economy. Yes, we'll talk about it, but I'm not here to waste my time. You got all the ideas long time, you're supposed to go ahead and do it. But I'm not here to waste my time. I know that the man that I am supporting, his administration will not be like this. So I want to welcome everyone. Thanks for showing up, and I respect everyone. And please let us have a good show today. I'm actually in a good mood, so don't worry. And welcome again. I've not seen you guys for a long time. Don't worry, the General Beer coming back again. I caught it. Okay, coming back. So, let me start like this. Something I've been thinking about. We blame Ellen Johnson for so many things. We blame Ellen for giving George Weah to us. We blame Ellen for supporting George Weah and not supporting Mr. Boakai. We blame Ellen. But I sat down for long. I said, the real truth is that whether Ellen like it or not, or whether we like it, CDC was going to win the election. I'll be honest with you. Because the last 8 years, listen to me, the last 8 years of Unity Party, 12 years, was not good. Ellen's first 4 years as president was excellent. She tried to do things, but the last 2 years into the 6 years was tough. And then the last one, we know the same people today you'll see on Facebook. Some of them stole generators, some of them start doing all kinds of things. Some people open company places, they had Sebastian name in the paper and all kinds of things, So Liberians were done with UP, let me tell you, Rachel. But some of us were still fighting that, notwithstanding, Joseph Boakai was still going to do better than George Weah. But yes, indirectly, we all know that Ellen supported George. But Ellen never told George Weah to be corrupt. Ellen never told George Weah that if you're president, start building your houses. Ellen never told President Weah that if you're president, try not to protect the people. Don't be friends with business people. Don't create jobs. Do your own thing. Steal enough money. Ellen never told George Weah that one. Ellen wouldn't support George Weah. Maybe she believed that, yes, the youth were prepared. So it's like you take the cow to the river to drink. You take the sheep, but you can't force it. So Ellen helped him. Yes, he was president. But Ellen never told George Weah to be a terrible leader. And we'll be honest with y'all. CDC is not the problem. President Weah is the problem of Liberia. President Weah is the problem. President Weah is the one who makes all the appointments. Unless he wants to control him and he got a ceremonial position. But he's the one that makes the appointment. My people, Liberia, the president is so powerful that he can kill you and nothing comes from out of him. He can publicly shoot you in the street and nothing can come from out of him. That's how powerful the president is. The legislatures, they make the laws for accountability's sake, but it got to be majority. In the Senate, you got 30. You need what? 16 to overrule anything. The legislature, 73. You need 50 plus 1 to overrule anything. In the judiciary, the 5. You need 3. In the executive, that one man can get up today and have a bad dream about you and fire you. And nothing can come from out of it, although they were confirmed. So, it's what Article 50, if I'm mistaken. I think it's on Article 50. That the president has the power. He controls the executive. You see? So, if all the stealing going on in the country, all the mess going on in the country, who to blame? I will not blame nobody because the president appoints you. No. And listen, I will not even get vexed with President We are dance Buka. I will not get pissed off with President We are play football. People pissed off because of the situation. And some people understand it. That's the way George Weah feel that he can relate to his people. Because they have brainwashed us. Until we look at corrupt people eating good food, we cheer for them. We see corrupt people driving the best car, we clap for them. We see them doing things, we praise them, they gave you peanuts. They relate to them. That's why they play on the Liberian's mind. But we need to talk to our people. We need to tell our people the truth. What we get to lose? You want to have another 6 years and add 12 years to your life and still not doing nothing? Because I can tell you, President Weah would never change. He would never bring up nothing good. That is why President Weah makes sure he did everything for himself. They got rich, they think they will get it next time, and then they do all the other stuff they're supposed to do. Yes, they pretend they carry on projects, but all the projects are all fiasco. These are all short-term projects. They're not going to even last for 12 years. Look at the Edo Community Road, my people. Now, they already dug the entire Ralphie Highway. Water just going into people's places now. What kind of engineers? What we doing, my people? CDC got lot of qualified people, lot of qualified people that could turn things around. But President Weah have a very low self-esteem. That's what I noticed. He don't want people around him that think that know more than him. You got Nathaniel Magay, Minister of State, got his picture on the rice along with the president of Liberia. His vice president is not there. The other side from NPP not there. All the mind is that Congress for Democratic Change is the one that voted George Weah into power. George Weah will lose this election. CDC along with George Weah will lose. But the only thing to the sedition, you need not to be afraid. You need not to be scared. You do nothing. Nobody coming after you. You do a damn thing. Nobody coming after you. If Cummings is president, which I know he will be president, every Liberian, you can be your sedition, you can be from UP, you can be from ALP, your rights will be your rights. You will have the same right to what? A job. We will be having a living wage, not for one group of people to steal our money. Not for one group of people. This is George Weah. George Weah, President Weah is the problem. No opposition collecting taxes. No opposition making appointment. President Weah is the problem. The most popular, powerful guy in the country. And still don't know what to do. But yet today, Liberians running all over the place. Oh, we don't know Mr. Cummings. And every politics today in Liberia, the conversation starts with Alex Cummings and it ends with Alex Cummings. But yet, they don't know him. That BS. Don't mind it. That news. That the corrupt people who are afraid. There are people who are afraid. Okay. You guys heard that. They said today, oh, Mr. Cummings reached out to Mr. Bouaka Mr. This reached out to this. People are assuming, people coming up with all kinds of story, whether it's a witch hunt story or whether it's something that people wish that it could happen. Some people say Mr. Boaka should get off, but I will tell you guys, if Mr. Boaka get out today, he will endorse Mr. Cummings. We don't give a damn about it, whether we talk or we don't talk. Mr. Boaka will endorse Mr. Cummings. And he will endorse Mr. Cummings. So you can, for you guys who continue to insult Mr. Cummings, it's politics. The doors are open. You know, sometimes truth and change is hard. It's hard to swallow. Some people can't believe it. Some people will complain if Mr. Boaka come out today to support Mr. Cummings. Oh, we can't do it. You know what they say they can't do it for? Because they will start thinking for the day they were cursing Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings is not going to pay debt on nobody. We need all hands on board, on deck, all hands. Yombli Kanga recognized her chairman. When you listen to the other guys, they say they're not going to attack opposition, they will attack the president. If we're in a race, I will attack all. I mean, to understand. I'm not attacking y'all just because I want to attack now. But I said it before. We got a lot of ammunition in stock. The ammunition is sitting, just waiting. Just waiting. If anybody try, we will launch you politically. We will launch you. I can be honest with you. What we got, we just waiting for campaign to start. Videos, comments of people making comments, people saying all kinds of things. Don't worry. Let the campaign start. Then they will know. Let it be confirmed that Alex Cummings is the standard bearer, which he is the standard bearer. We will win this election. Whether it can be first round, second round, Mr. Cummings will win this election. CPP will win 2023 election. It's not if and in. You know Donald Trump was running around in America. Oh, Donald Trump will win. You see the crowd Donald Trump putting up? The people who say Joe Weah will win, they can say Joe Weah will win. The opposition not serious Joe Weah. Let them go say that. That song they won't sing. The opposition not serious. And let's say this. We heard about lobbyists. We heard about this. Everybody lobby. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes it's good to lobby in a good faith. Early lobby, early administration pay a lot of money. Charles Taylor administration pay a lot of money to people in abroad. They had Jesse Jackson. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're looking for their morale. They're looking for their chances. So we know the sanction, the other stuff. So they want to lobby to see if they can get it out. And they got more than only one group you saw with $900,000. So it's nothing strange. It's not something I'm going to waste my time on. George Weah and his people fighting for their name. Some people don't want to get on sanction lists. So they're fighting. They were bluffing. That's their business. And let me say this. One man cannot put sanction on anybody easily. You can't do it. But if you believe that Alex Cummings, the one that putting sanction, that making the American people to put sanction on Liberians, corrupt politicians, then Alex Cummings is too powerful. Then Alex Cummings is powerful. And to most of our friends, smart guys, I saw this guy on George Lobo's show they call Dwalu. Dwalu is very smart. I don't know him like that, but I have done my research. He got businesses, he got other things. He said he was supporting Mr. Cummings, but he's not supporting Mr. Cummings again. For what reason? Only going heaven though, because Mr. Cummings refused. And Dwalu know what it takes to work in America, to climb that ladder. He's a businessman. Who he think got the contact out there? Who he think can make the difference? You ask him, he'll tell you Cummings. But maybe his friends on the other side. Maybe his friends on the other side. So, but that's the right. Just be, look, Liberia is what we're talking about. It's just that Mr. Cummings is in there, and Mr. Cummings, the first politician, the first Liberian who worked, did everything for himself before coming into politics. Ellie never did it. Ure, Bwaka, all these people never did it. Every one of them had government jobs. They believe that the only way they could get money, that the only way they could get rich, through government. But we got one man who went through a normal life, retired. This dude, Alex Cummings. God bless him. Everybody will want their children to be like Alex. Alex was not born in America. Alex was born right in Liberia. Alex went through the same hardship that any other person. He went through the same hard time where he used to eat late. You know what I'm saying? He used to eat late. Hustle. Power priest. Man selling and she ended up midwife. But God bless him. God got blessing for everybody. So this election, my Liberian people, don't get mad at other people say because of this man, I will not so that because of people like you. You know, so on one of my posts, I talk about Ty Womwe. But what people don't understand, you know, some of us, we speak by emotion and it's wrong. Ty Womwe is in the habit of attacking ANC people. I say he posts all the time. Even he went as far and hating on Mr. Cummings. So I want to say, listen, don't blame ANC people for your defeat. A young man, you had all the choices when Mr. Cummings said, back off. What you expect for Mr. Cummings to do in a group, you stay when independent. You lost. What is your political career now? Your ambition? You abandon everything? Nobody knows. Because the same people you're trying to bash at, they will be the same people tomorrow. When some of us were all around here talking about him, supporting him, well, it was okay. But then you see some people, oh, a man like Mr. Kishen, because of people, man like Kishen, nobody will support Mr. Cummings. And guess who said, I want to dumb. He called himself Baron Barros, fake chairman. How can a man who not supporting Mr. Cummings make a comment that people like me, because of me, people will not support Mr. Cummings? And the man who's saying it, he now calls Mr. Cummings. He now called Mr. Cummings co-water manager, sugar water man, that the man telling me, Lucini Lasana Kamara, they're not supporting Mr. Cummings. They either sedition or from UP. They don't want to. You know what sense it make? That means it's hitting them. It's touching them. Our message resonating, my people. Let me tell you, don't look at, I got 17 person watching me. 17. And you see the fighting on numbers. And you see the fighting for fame. This other person, this. We stick with what we got. If 17 people come out, they will come out. If 12 come out, they will come out. That 12 person are talking to. That 12 are talking to. I'm not talking to 100. I'm talking to 3,000. The other people will watch it later on. And other people watch the show, but they don't comment. We got a lot of silent voters. Don't be afraid. Look, if you watching me here, do not be carried away by the noise in the market. Keep focus. Sell your candidate. Tell the people how Mr. Cummings stands for a better infrastructure, job creation, education, agriculture, good health, government of inclusion. That's what Mr. Cummings stands for. Law and order. Anything that will benefit the people of Liberia, not the corrupt few now. Not the corrupt few, the ordinary Liberians. These are the people Mr. Cummings is concerned about. These are the people Mr. Cummings is so passionate about how to help them. Mr. Cummings is not running for president for ANC or for the people of Maryland that you're trying to say he was not born in Maryland. In fact, Mr. Cummings' father was 10 years old when he came to Monrovia, like any other child. I went to Monrovia when 1976. A little boy. Mr. Cummings' father came to Monrovia. Mr. Cummings was born in Monrovia. But Liberia, we are so about this county and tribal business. We make everybody to stick to a particular county. So to you guys now, Cummings supposed to go to Liberia and run for senator from Maryland County because his pa was born there. You got sense? Only Liberians, their own ideas are different. Oh, you can't even win your county. But you know what? 16 months, 18 months, his name is a household name. Whether you like it, you don't like it, Ellis Cummings' name is the most powerful name right now in Liberia. You won't call George Weah, no. George Weah is president. Next, another, in fact, the only person who can tell you what they're going to do, apart from Cummings, maybe that Tier 1 Conglo. But all the other people are not telling you nothing. We're not prepared to stay because right now, Liberia is in a dungeon. It would take a patient leader, or leader who will be very patient to change, to take Liberia for where it is. Because the Liberian people will sometimes rise up, they will cuss him up, they will do this to him, because they placed that president, we are poor Liberia. Only a good leader and the help of God, and a God-fearing person. And that person, that Ellis Cummings. That Ellis Cummings. What are you? Look, if it will be good, if Christmas will be good, you will tell from the Eve. There will be a lot of endorsement. I can tell you that. A lot of big names. So for those of you who think that you can bring Ellis Cummings down, you're wasting your time. Those of you who think that you're just been elected and you can go back to where you're coming from, it's on you. That's your business. You just one vote. One vote will campaign. We'll go from house to house. We'll talk to our people. If you think we don't know what's going on, like bro, you're lying. Ellis Cummings is stronger. There's no plan B. We are going straight for the title. We're not in it to lose this time around. We're not in it to lose. You're sitting in Liberia, my people, don't blame yourself. Don't let President Weah first fool are fool, second fool are not fool. Don't let them fool you for the second time. Don't let Beck or rest carry you. President Weah is the problem in Liberia, my people. Tana no natere mage, tana same twe. That President Weah, if we can remove President Weah and we get a better leader, the sedition, the UPO, WAO, ALPO, all Liberians will see the difference. Nobody will stop you from working. Nobody will witch hunt you. The only people who worry that the one who not steal. And why you worry about that? They help, they get you some the money? No. They get you some the money? No. And the only meant to unite like brother and Mr. Cummings. If the other people then win, trust me, your CDC people, you're in trouble. If CDC win, they're not put in trouble. CDC will not come to us, they'll not do a damn thing to us. Damn thing they can't do to us. But they will go after the other people. Because they know you know each other. You got the same playbook. Yeah. You got the same playbook. Oh, we're not supposed to talk. No, we will talk. We will talk. Ome Boaka will endorse Mr. Cummings. Ome Boaka will get out of the race. To you supporting Ome Boaka, it's not a bad thing. Don't get vexed. Don't get vexed. It's not a bad thing. The Ome understand it. The Ome is caught up in a situation where to make that decision now that's the problem. I know you guys will feel bad. But what's for you shall see your face. Sissy for flare. It's Cummings' time. Cummings is the only candidate who has proven himself that he's ready for the day. Any day, anytime. That the man who already got his plan sitting right in his pocket every day. Because everything you do, you must plan. CDC were there for 12 years. They took over. It took CDC 9 months to put a plan together. The Pro-Po plan. And they never implemented it. They never worked with it. Because you know what? That pace and copy. And they just changed few words. They are good with that. Like Samuel 12. So the problem in Liberia, my people, they're not nobody that president, we are controlling the government. You get a chief security stealing fuel. They suspended him for time. They suspended for 1 month with pay. Don't you think they're afraid to fire him because maybe the deputy for operation stole a whole tanker, or the managing director, she stole her own. The deputy, Zorizo, and see them stealing. So they're scared to talk. The Anti-Corruption Commission appointed by President Weah. By President Weah. He said, your agriculture minister, your election commissioners are corrupt. The president refused to take action. That means the president is on the money. The president aware. The president aware. He's aware. Everything is about President Weah. Do we have superintendents in our country? That President Weah should go. They don't want us to blame President Weah. President Weah should go to Nimba County before the schools get something. President Weah should be the one to go there and do it. He president. He procurement officer. He minister of public works. Everything President Weah. It's all about Weah. Then why I want us to say that he's the problem? He appointed Maggie. He can still remove them. He don't need approval of nobody. He can move them anytime. 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 So my people, it's serious. Things are hard in Liberia. All around the world, things are hard. But look, our people are smart people. They can understand. It's just that we've been having bad guys who've been running for office. We've been seeing some people coming from America going to Liberia to run for office. By the time they lose, Liberia men say they chill it. They got it. They give it. Because they can win. Whether we vote Alex Cummings or not, Mr. Cummings will live in Liberia. He will live in Liberia. I don't know what you want us. What else you want us to do? What you want us to do? When you're ready, you'll see the people in the diaspora, they're not correct. Oh, you'll see that in America there, you're top out of nonsense. We're not stranger, my people. We're not stranger. We got people in Liberia. We got business. We got investment. We got other things in Liberia. We love Liberia. That's why we're running our mouths. If we don't do it, they will not get fixed. If you set aside, the wrong people will take over. When the capable is not available, the available becomes capable. So you can't sit on the fence anymore. If you want to support Mr. Bwaka, say it. You want to support Mr. Cummings, say it. You want to support Mr. Weah, say it. It is your right. Because any decision today that you make will determine the fate of Liberia. President Weah has no option. We're not going to bring war. We're not going to do anything. But it is time for President Weah to go. Seriously, it's time. We cannot give President Weah another 6 years. No. We cannot. So, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, I will be coming on and I will be with the Liberian community in Trenton, New Jersey, and we'll be discussing about the July 26th program. The July 26th program will be held in Ewing Township. Will be held in Ewing Township. Oh yeah, someone just text me say I'm watching on YouTube on Ewing Township in Ewing Township. So you can be there tomorrow, please. Not to, the 23rd is Saturday, and also on Tuesday, Ak Mercer will be cutting a ribbon. They will be doing some stuff. So the July 26th celebration, independence celebration, from 12 to 7 p.m. sports and culture festival at the what is my glasses? I can see too good. Yeah, 1320 Parkway Avenue, Ewing Township. So come up there and support the association, and there will be a lot of games, food, and other things will be there. It's all about unity. It's all about bringing the community back together. I will not be there, but I will be to the one on Tuesday in Mercer County, and they also will be cutting ribbon, opening the office, and they were able to acquire a free place to do the work. That's a good thing. So, and Anthony is doing his best to move the community forward, and I hope that the other guys will follow. And they'll be having a meet and greet. The meet and greet will be on the 22nd, which is be on Friday. So that one will be in Trenton, and at 2022. Oh, yeah, I said 20. Let me see no address on there. Sir. Oh, Trent Avenue, Trent Street in Trenton. And if you know that place they're talking about, it starts from 8 p.m. Yeah, 26 Trent Street in Trenton. And then I will be hosting Yacindy, Dr. Richardson, and Amanda tomorrow. We start at 11 o'clock. Maybe they might come on by 11:20 or so. We'll be discussing their trip to Liberia, what they did there, how they see the place. So we will be having a conversation. So tomorrow by 11 o'clock, Yacindy, myself, Amanda, and Dr. Richardson will have a conversation. I hope everything goes well. And hopefully on Sunday by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I will be on a show from Asia. But I'm just waiting for the stuff. But by then I will be out of yet. So we got a long way to go. We will try our best. I will try. I will not. Saturday and Sunday, maybe you might see me on Facebook. But I won't try to run this show. I got some names that I'm going through. So I'll be bringing people up and we'll discuss issues. To be honest with you, I'm not running a network that I need to go look for the gender minister to come ask a question. No. I'm looking for somebody who will help me give the message, who maybe they get different ideas, or people who already doing it. Or I will try to get what his name and Dapo. I will bring Dapo on to tell me how he feels supporting Mr. Cummings. What the message? What are some of the strategies that we should use? People say, "Oh, you got to keep that thing behind closed." So let me tell you something. Nobody can steal your plane. CDC is dumb. They can steal your plane because Mr. Cummings even offered them his platform, said, "Do whatever you want to do." But you see, I can't understand it, guys. So I will bring people in. I will get Mr. Soul, although he got his own show, but I will bring him in, and people like Alfonso, I will bring him in so he can give his honest opinion, what we need to do, what we're doing wrong, and so there are a lot of things that we can do to help. How to talk to the people back home. We need to be moderate because you see, it's 3M. Messaging, mobilization. The last one is money. Without money, you can do nothing. So if you can help, if you can find a way to help, and listen, I don't like to do it, but everybody telling me, say, money, no, you got to. I pay for software. I pay for StreamYard. I pay for Swiffer. I got to buy equipment. I got to get a microphone. My time. I'm not asking for that. But sometimes it will be, if I go to an event, like go to the Cummings place, I don't ask them, I need internet on the go. We need all the little things. I got other children, and I want to say thanks to anyway, she said we shouldn't call her name. Thanks very much for, she sent $65 to Siliki in Liberia to help with her data. And also Elkins, let me see if he's here today. There's a guy that Cably or something. He always sending data to Siliki, and Siliki told me that people, he said, "Oh, big brother, thank you very much." And people reaching out to him. The biggest problem in Liberia is the data. So all these children on the ground, and he got to go all the way to Banga to go and watch and attend the UP convention. All that thing are money. They got to pay their way. We're not asking nobody for anything. But if God touch your heart, if you want to do it, like the lady who sent it $65, I said, no, just give it. She just sent the Western Union thing, and I sent it to Siliki, and he called me today that he received it. And he's very humble and grateful. I just talked to him. They got other children that will try to help, but the thing is smarter than you. They want to eat. And at the end of the day, if you're patient, if you listen to me and you're very patient, you will get what you're looking for. But if you think that you want to use us because Mr. Cummings is running for president, I'm not the one running for president. You would not use me to take my family money and give it to you. It's my spare cash. That's it. Not because I supported Mr. Cummings. You called me from Liberia and you gave me the long 9-year story. Then I'm supposed to look for money because you don't pay your kindergarten son school fees. They will put him out of school. Let them put him out of school. Kindergarten. You understand? We got all the problems. We're not bragging. We're not, if sometimes they read it, you say we arrogant. The people are arrogant. No, we are not. Everybody hustling. My people, we hustling. We want things to be good in Liberia. That the little thing God bless us with, we can invest in Liberia too and enjoy and help other people. And so when you see all these people there on Facebook talking, the Yasin, the Duke, the Embre, all the guys saying something, we understand sometimes the message can be too hard. Because sometimes they speak out of frustration because the way people behave in Liberia, how we can see it, how you guys can see it. But I would say this is the environment, it's the system. If you grow up in a community where everybody are criminals and you never left that place, you sit in there, your role models are criminals. You see them stealing, you want to be like them. You want to be like them. So it's not easy to change the kind of system. It's hard. And let me say this again. Don't let nobody fool you. There is nothing there for you to be convinced that President Weah can win this coming election. Oh, that the people voted against the senator. That's a lie. Let me tell you. When President Weah was in his prime, George Manneh Weah, celebrity, the most loved Liberian because he plays soccer. He never went above 38%. When he lost, he was 26, 28%. When he won the second round, the first round, he was 38%. 3 political parties. In the second round, 24% from the other side helping. He won. He abandoned them. In less than 6 months, that 24% left. They were the first group. They said, oh boy, we made a mistake. They left. Ben Savi and all the guys resigned. They left. Then, going into a year, the honest seditions, the ones who believe that I never voted for you because I love you so much, I vote for you to do the right thing. They follow. Now, they left with 30 to 33%. I'll be honest with you. They're not sedition, they're not Congress for Democratic Change. Let Congress for Democratic Change publish their roster. Let them publish it. Now, with all the hardship, the people are not stupid. They're giving all the signs. When we're in America, they're going election. I can still remember, don't get it called Marconi. Marconi bet me in Jehovah's place. I will give you 2. Donald Trump will win this. I said, man, if it turning around, you will know from the midterm election. You will know. Boop. Donald Trump lost. President Weah will lose this election. And President Weah will not cheat. Unless he won't go sit down to Charles Taylor, he will not cheat. And let me get you one of the stories that are going around. If Joe Weah win the election, he will turn Prince Johnson over to the American people. So that is promise the lobbyists giving. Oh, when George Weah win, you do not put sanction on George Weah. George Weah will make sure he turn over President Weah and he will turn Prince Johnson over. So Prince Johnson, trust me, you the sacrificial lamb, my man. You the sacrificial lamb. Yeah. Spend $500,000 on retreat. CDC retreat, they say that government retreat. They went and opened a Monatech. You see how divisive They call him the divider in chief. Is that the man who called President Weah supposed to be what? Peace ambassador. If you go and open a technical school at your head office, you only telling us it's for only sedition. Why you build that school in the last 12 years? My people, that's some of the corruption now. Why CDC did not build that school the last 12 years when they were opposition? But they built it when they took over. That means they used government resources to build it. They used the taxpayer money to build Monatech for only seditions. If you are not a sedition, you cannot attend. What kind of nonsense is that, President Weah? That the first government I see, they're so corrupt, broad nay, they can steal. 12 years, you don't pour down nothing. You don't do nothing. CDC sent one child to school. That the time they took over, they built the first political party in the world to build a technical school. Maybe there's another party, I don't know. It's almost like the Democratic Party building university. Only in Liberia can happen. So, how do we not divide the country? President Weah is president for the Congress for Democratic Change. He's not president for Liberia. He's not president of Liberia. He goes to the CDC head office to talk to them. He goes to the church to talk to them. He refused to speak to the Liberian people. President Weah refused to talk to Liberian people. Amen. Hey God. That bad we did. Whole day. Ellen Johnson, a wicked woman. She gave Joe Weah. That Ellen Johnson told Joe Weah to build all the houses for himself. That Ellen Johnson told Joe Weah don't protect the Liberian people. That Ellen Johnson. I thought he the president. Oh, Liberia. We're suffering. We're suffering. So, Liberians, this is the guy I'm supporting. Don't get vexed. Don't cost me. Don't feel bad. That's the man I'm supporting. That's the only man who knows the problem and can solve the problem. No other person but Alex Cummings. Yes. He knows the problem. You know, I love Liberians. Say, oh, Joe, we are down to earth. You ain't see nobody who down to earth yet. Nobody down to earth than Alex Cummings. The first thing, Alex Cummings don't show off that he a millionaire. Alex Cummings speaks with anybody. Alex Cummings don't eat until everybody have eaten and satisfied. That is what he been doing before even he got into politics. Alex Cummings have never given story out about who he helped because he respect the dignity of people. He never goes when he help you or something, he don't tell nobody. You see, it's not a President Weah. When President Weah gave Mr. Bwaka money to go do pacemaker, he announced it. President Weah gave $2,000 to Mr. Bwaka when his in-law died. President Weah announced it. President Weah gave $30,000 to Philip Weezer. He announced it. President Weah shook Butcher's hand when the inauguration for Pinsville Old Timer. President Weah went and announced it to people again. You talk about down to earth. Alex Cummings is down to earth than anybody you will ever get to know. Oh, I can tell you, he don't do like this. He don't walk like this. I have seen oppositions. I have seen political leaders. Even when President Weah, at the time George Weah was the CDC leader, when he used to come to program, he walked like this. Yes, he even president at the time. But Mr. Cummings can talk to anybody. You stop him, you ask questions, he answer you. That is the man who read it down to earth. I see nobody down to earth compared to Alex Cummings. He's down to earth until he only ride one leg car. Yeah. You think Joe will get money more than Alex Cummings? You think Ure got money more than Alex Cummings? Can I Liberian come money? He never worked there before. He never worked there before. You think they really get money? You know, that's a good thing when you work and get a good job, your salary get high, and go check behind him. Liberians, Alex Cummings is our friend. Alex Cummings is friend of the common man. Because he tested it, he know what it means when your man can get you food to eat. Can't afford it. You know what it means when it's tough on your mind. Yes. He was not born with silver spoon. He struggled like every one of us that's struggling. But God bless him. Determination, hard work. God bless him. So Liberians, if you want for Liberia to move forward, if you're looking for a better leader that will negotiate, that will make sure that you benefit from everything, that you be part of that cycle, part of that bowl of rice, not for the few. You will not notice a big shot. I'm telling you. And what if I work ever, I will attack Mr. Cummings on that. I will call him out on that. Nobody will suppress anybody. Nobody. There are people who will want to do it. There are people who will want to do some nonsense. There are people, yes, who will be saying, well, when Alex Cummings president, I will do this. But we will call them out. But we'll do what is right. That is where I differ from people. When you and I have a plan, you tell me this is what, and I will tell you, these are some of the things that we left George Weah. There are a lot of things George Weah said. You don't need to be a rocket science to say it. A lot of good things that came from out of him, one-on-one, about the people. That is why some of us at the time said, listen, this is not about your book. Nobody run election based on your qualification. Nobody care. The voter don't care about your qualification. But because our country rotting, they care about fame and money. Fame and money. So they will come with everything they believe that they can do the same thing, give Liberian people money, and Liberians will vote for them. That's what they believe in. But listen, eat it. Tell your people, eat it. Alfonso, in fact, Alfonso Gionce or Washington. So as I said, I will continue. I'll be leaving. I will try my best not to go over 1 o'clock. Yes. Even if I don't come on sharp 11, but I will try not to go over 1 o'clock. So as I said, I will be bringing people on to tell us what we need to do, what the Liberian people want to hear, and what. So I will bring an independent person, maybe a journalist. You know, So is my favorite journalist. Some people get pissed off about it. And I will bring, sometimes I will bring Embry on, I will bring Duke, I will bring Yassinin, I will bring other people on that will talk and discuss Alex Cummings, discuss his agenda, and and talk about some of the things that he's been saying. He is the most consistent politician. He continued to tell you what I will do. And he stays saying it. All the other people can forget. They can tell you one thing today, tomorrow they tell you another thing. They speak to you according to the breeze. But Alex Cummings telling you from the day, he said, light is my number one priority. If there is no light in the country, don't waste your time. any development once there's no light. Good drinking water. Then you go to roads, bridges. Agriculture is, we're talking about mega agriculture. How he should break it down. He have broken it down so many times. We need a very good fisheries company. Agriculture. We need all these things. Create jobs. Then you get, before you come to education. If you don't have electricity, there will be no good education. Then you talk about health. If you don't have good electricity, how the hell the dialysis machine will work? No, it will not. But the last part that I love on that whole thing is the government of inclusion, where Ellis Cummings said, I will hire qualified citizens. I will hire qualified people from UP, ALP. Yeah. That was one of the best. That's the one I actually like. We got to unite Liberians. We cannot continue. Look, if we're not together, we can develop Liberia. People think that with a bad governance, we should just go to Liberia. Those of you who support George Weah, who supported him today, what are you doing in America? Go home. Go home and live under that condition. Go home. Go home. Oh, President, we are for development. Oh, yes. You got 15 subjects. You pass 3, you pass. The job we are government is almost like the catfish farmer that you don't know who the boss. We don't know who the boss in that place. Imagine the minister of state got a picture on bag of rice with the president. Look, it's a joke. I think I run the Library Association better than even George Weah running library. Seriously. We gotta make some tough calls, tough decisions. But my people, George, you are the problem here. Don't let nobody fool you. The president is the head. He appoints all these people. Yeah. Okay, guys, I gotta leave you. No calls. I know some people want to come in, and yes, brother, you are right. Some people there. I get there. Who care? Who care? Oh, who cares? Okay, let Joey support. Let me see. Yes, I know all my gay friends for the lifestyle party. Yeah, Jerry, it look like Jerry Sumo, it look like you're gay, maybe. Because you talk about gay, maybe you got a gay boyfriend or you got somebody. Because you talk about gay, like, it's sad, Jerry. It's sad. You talk about gay, you talk about, yes, I know all my gay friends for the lifestyle party. Yeah. So you just say you're gay, Jerry. You're gay. And to be frank with you, I think it is time now I block you from my page. I already trying to get people off because I got a lot of good people coming in. You can't be coming on my page and be insulting, Jerry. I thought you were somebody who smart and good, but no. You don't stick to the issues. You have nothing to say. You only support Mr. Weah because you're a crew man. That's all. But there's nothing you can offer. Nothing you offer. You just come on the page and just speak bunch of stupidness. Nothing you offer, my brother. Let me tell you the real truth. I try to accommodate you, but I think it is time that I block you from my page. I already announced it. I got 5,000. I got almost 2,000 waiting. So you one of those that I need to just clear my page and finish. You'll be one of those. I will block you from my list. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Sue, I just been a little busy trying running after some wedding stuff and other things. Yeah. Well, Jerry, I can also be talking to you. Maybe you pumping somebody. Who knows? You're gay, my man. I think you're gay. You insulting. You can't come on my page and be insulting people. You cannot. I will not take it from you. I will block you. Don't worry. I never requested friendship from you anyway. I never requested your friendship. You the one that requested friendship. I will block you. I don't know your daughter picture you put up there. So they ain't got no damn respect for themselves. This is your last time to watch this show, Jerry, because you would never go into vote. This will be the last time. I continue to say it, I will not take disrespect for anyone. Yeah, some people they don't deserve anything. Oh yeah, they read it. They said Cummings the one who got lobbyism, but not knowing that the thing they're doing here, spending the Liberian people money, spending the Liberian people money. You know what Jerry Sumo don't understand? President Weah at the time, George Weah, he was the one that everybody accused, and even up to present, that they said President Weah sleeping with young boys. But they want to bring things up with all the gay and lesbian. Jerry, you would never be like Mr. Cummings, neither his children. You would never ever be like that. And only a man or coward will put his daughter picture on his profile with not even his own picture because he's a coward. So, Mr. Cummings, you will never ever be like Mr. Cummings. Even your dad that purchased you or born you, whether they adopted you, because my own, I know my father white man, so maybe you want to say so that. So don't worry about that. But I know myself, my name is Kishen. My name is not Sumo. You understand? My name is not Sumo. So you don't even know what you want to say. You only come under my post. Every time you do this, you insult people under my post. You call people in Atlanta that a gay star and this and that. You remind me of Rob Portman, the senator of Ohio. He spoke against gays so much until his son was a gay. That's why he shut up. Dick Cheney talk about gay, his daughter, Lacey, or gay. So you talking about gay, take time before one of your kids be a real gay in front of you. You understand? I just advising you. Before your children, unless you're not in America or you're not nowhere. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. And I will take care of Sumo. This is last show he watching, so don't worry. Thank you very much, Carly. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Sumo, there's somebody here watching from all the way Banga Bon County, Sumo. So he's from Liberia. Because you say the people that sort of be watching me, they're in Atlanta. The other people sleeping. Because you are so dumb, you have not been to Liberia in a long time. In a long time, you have not been to Liberia. So by this time in Liberia, if it's 12 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 o'clock in Liberia. People getting up. But what you do know that someone they think that you do know. That's why Joshua are doing a very bad work. Because I thought crew people sort of be very smart. But some of you ones, some of you guys, no. So Jared, this is the last time you watch my show. I will actually delete you, block you from my page. And I will block you from my page that you will not even see it. Because since you won't act rude and to insult other people, I'm sorry for you, my brother. I will block you. Yeah, I will block you. So leave all your comments now. Leave them now. And because you'll not be able to leave any again. Yeah. And if you try to insult, I will make a post about you too. So don't be afraid. And don't think that I'm afraid. I know how to dance in the mud and get out and clean myself. Okay, guys, y'all have a good day. God bless you. Don't worry about how many person watch. Worry about how many person get the message. And my friend from Banga, thanks for watching and thanks for the courage. And I appreciate you coming on. Wanga Magboro, how are you, man? How's everything? How's everything going on? I'm doing good. I'm sure you're doing good. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the program, Chief. I am watching from Banga City, Bon County. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate it. Your time. Yes, please block this disrespectful human being. I will. This is the last time he watched it. Don't worry. He always doing it. He will come up and start to talk about gay. I hope none of your children trying to be gay, my brother. I will see it. So I hope none of your children trying to be one of them. Because it will be a disappointment and you will feel so bad. Yeah. Victor Barney, he said, okay, maybe that's my statement. He says, so that makes him not to be a politician. Other things to do in Liberia rather than being a president. Victor, it is true that I know Liberia is supposed to be very smart. It is true that maybe you yourself, you're part of the group that are very hard to learn. You know, when I hear Liberians saying that you're forced to be president, you can do something different. If you can take George Weah, who only play football, make him president, and messing Liberia up, we took killer, someone who brought war to Liberia, killed 250,000 Liberians. We made them president. We took Samuel Doe. He executed government officials for corruption. And he became corrupt and stole the election. When other Liberians go in, then you say they're forced to be president before they do. What do you want to do? You want Mr. Cummings to go to Liberia and stay on Broad Street and line everybody up and say, yeah. I challenge anybody. There is no Liberian politician in this time who have done a lot in Liberia compared to Alex Cummings. We don't want to talk about the nonsense. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. All of them say they build schools, they build schools. Go see the school that Ellis Cummings built. Top of the line, STEM school. Everywhere you go around the world are what people looking at. Now to go put one day flimsy house down. President Weah ever built a school in his name before he became president? President Weah ever put down a clinic? Show me one clinic that President Weah put down. Show me one well that people can drink water from that President Weah dug before we made him president. None. And don't say that Weah Academy in Clarendon, because I was just a trash. It was not owned by Weah. It was owned by somebody who tried to put Mr. Weah name that he was going to get support for the older women there around there to teach them. President Weah ever did anything for Liberia, for Liberians to benefit that you can point to today before we make him president? Did Ellen Johnson did anything for Liberia that we can point to today? Say, oh, Ellen Johnson opened their school here before we made her president? Charles Taylor, is there anything to show just as what Mr. Taylor did before we made him president? No. But you're talking about Ellis Cummings, why he do this, why he forced to be, he the only thing he gotta be president. People are dumb. People like you're not voting. Victor, you're not a voter. You will not go home. And if you're in Liberia, then you wanted to lose vote. Who don't think? If you're in Liberia, let me tell you something. Maybe you'll say, oh, don't talk to me that you won't convince me. No, your own comment. I can't convince you. I can't convince you. Because you don't even know the issue to ask. You expect me to answer a question why Mr. Cummings can do this? No. If you're going to ask me, say, how Mr. Cummings will create job? Tell me about Mr. Cummings' plans. But you come up here and make yourself look like one of the same stupid Liberians then. Look, you think that all Liberians smart? No. So that making not a politician. Mr. Cummings not a politician. Because of what I was saying about Mr. Cummings. Other things to do in Liberia rather than being president. So what he's supposed to do? Mr. Cummings did all these things. He don't brag about it. Now we don't want talking. He don't talk about it. So whether he president or not, he will continue his philanthropic job. He retire. We don't want to tell people. We don't want to talk about it because we tired. We cannot allow it to be Haiti anymore. We shove the politician, the George Manuel Weah, the University of Liberia, the computer lab room at Fender, named after Alexander Cummings. $30,000 worth of computers. They named this place after him. What else? George Weah did it before? No. The scholarship fund. Mr. Cummings contributed $2 million to that fund. You know how much $1,000? How much US dollar? Tottenham Technical College, other hospitals, farmers, this and that, all the things. The Nima Community College. Do you know what Mr. Cummings have done? Or because he don't talk about it? The generator today that is on the campus of BWI from Ellen Johnson Town today is still working, was given to them by Ellis Cummings. The first Liberian ever, individual Liberian, to pay WAEC fees when children came to him. He never pick and choose and pay their fees. The single Liberian that ever did it. Joshua never did it. They pretended Eddie make it look as if Joshua was doing it. Never did it. That Ellis Cummings did it. You think he will go around and be bragging on it? Because he did it from his heart. But you guys can make us to explain that is not the prerequisite for you to run for president. That's not it. As you clean the road, as you pave the road, as you create job. If that is the case, then you are supposed to be president. If that creating job, Then you also make Ure president. Because Ure have more Liberians working with him than any other companies, apart from Firestone. Then you also create, you also make Ure, you also get Ure and something. If that's what you're talking about. Oh, Mr. Cummings supposed to create job. Mr. Cummings, Bernard Ure created job. Why are you vote for him? Bernard Ure have people working for him. Why you ain't vote for Bernard Ure? Why? That means it only tells you that you're who making a statement are few, minority. You're a toothless bulldog. The Liberian people know. The Liberian people saw George Weah. They love George Weah. They voted for George Weah based on popularity and love for him. Now, he was supposed to show his leadership ability to them. That is why he's lacking. That is why Liberians batching him off and would take him off. Ellis Cummings can't do this. Ellis Cummings not create. He won't bring job. He forced to be president. Then why did he vote for Bernard Ure? Why you guys never voted for Bernard Ure? Because he created jobs. Apart from Firestone, when it comes to Liberians, he had the highest employees than any Liberian company. Why you ain't vote for Bernard Ure? You people are dumb. Every day we are educated people. We this, we that. Your thing, the paper you put on the wall, your thing, a degree, that the education. You people are dumb. Dumb. Let him find something to do, and you guys start fooling him. I should let you pass by because I'm looking for voters. Fuck you, Victor. I should let you pass because I'm looking for somebody to vote for Mr. Cummings. You don't look like Mr. Cummings supporter. You don't look like independent. You're just one of the same old nonsense people who live in a better life, who left from Liberia, got a job in America, and think Liberians are stupid people because we got a corrupt government sitting. Some of you are benefiting from it. That Liberians are not good for, they are good for nothing people. Good for nothing people. You got good Liberians who go out there and work honestly, make their living. When they go back home, it is not their right to run. It is their right. It is their right. They never went out there to look for money to support you. They never sent you in refugee camp. The man who sent you in refugee camp, you voted for him. You say, you kill my man, you kill my pa, I will vote for you. He killed your man for true, killed your father, sent you in refugee camp, and you voted for him. Ellen Johnson was part of it. We burn Monrovia Dam and rebuild it, and you voted for her. George Weah, who never tested the war, never felt the war, was in our place playing soccer. Yes, we're watching every time. Never talked one word for Liberians. Never created one job. Everything that he opened with less than 1 year, it went down to wreck because there was not an employee. He never had employees. He had only friends. And will make him president. Did nothing that you can point to today apart from playing football. And he's not the only person who played football. James Diba, Borchas, and Kelvin Silver, all the ones that play together. And his award that he won is for himself. Saka ain't do a damn thing, import food on what table. But we'll make him president. Then you're talking about Alex supposed to be president, stupid. I would find you and block you too from my page. I know every one of y'all. I don't waste my time on y'all. Listen, the Constitution called for 50+1. We will discuss with people, even if you're supporting George Weah. You tell me, say, listen, Mr. Cummings can win George Weah. I will say, oh, yes. Mr. Cummings can never win George Weah. Yes. at your point you gave him. But not to tell me you just off the roll. He supposed to be president first. Then he found something to do, man. You're just fooling him. You insulted me. Eh? Because you come here with your dumb self. And every one of them you can tell that they're not correct, they are cowards, they put different person in the profile. Their own picture can never be there. Even you put your wife, your picture will be near your wife picture. Me, some of y'all know you're see me tomorrow, you don't want to talk to me, I give a F about you. You're not feeding me, I'm not feeding you. But you're just damn stupid. That's the problem with you. That's just hard to learn. You're hard to learn. So let me go on my phone. You're hard, all the guys now, sort of go. Now another one here. He said nobody want his boy's girl child to have lifestyle like your commies. Okay, that's a good one. So his name is what? Moses James. When you look at his picture, he's a little kid, or he's a little boy, or he's a little man, or he's somebody. It's so sad. If you say you don't want a lifestyle like Mr. Cummings, maybe you don't know I don't know which of the lifestyle you're talking about. But the lifestyle of Mr. Cummings is a decent lifestyle. He's married with kids, children. He's rich. God bless him. Which some of us wish that our children will follow. So the only thing I will tell you, I want you to stand by and watch me speaking. You got no choice but to listen to me. I might end up cleaning some of your senses out. And, you might change. So you say lifestyle, so it might be various. I don't know which one you're talking about. So if you try to insult him and then something else, but I know you're sedition. If you're sedition, don't you know that President Weah is a gay? Don't you know that President Weah sleep with boys? Don't you know that Moluba Modu said he saw President Weah kissing Akara's grave publicly? That's not me saying it. You know that? You know that very well. That the news all over the place that presently President Weah sleep with boys. So most of you seditions are about it. So guys, be careful. When you live in glass house, don't throw stones. How I can tell you. Okay, another person from Liberia, Monrovia. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about Sumo Unwa will blocking every one of them. They're not coming back here again. They're watching. Let me tell you what I do. If I watching your program, I like it, I make comments. If I don't like your program, I don't watch it. I don't watch a lot of shows. Unless somebody send it to me and say, oh, Munda, I want you to watch this or something. I don't sit and watch people's shows easily. If I don't like it, I will not sit there and watch Josh Lobo or even the Reload or whatsoever, because what they're talking here make no sense to me. I watch show that I know I want to get something off. Anything that not making sense, I don't watch it. But some of y'all are not making sense, but you're still watching me. We're not plenty, but you're still part of it. And that's a good thing. That means you're pretending, but you don't know what to do. But you must just stay my friends. But I got to show you some tough love. Yeah? Victor and Jerry and the other guy, y'all continue. Y'all watch the one. Y'all can watch it again. Y'all continue. Because I will block every one of you from my page. If you in Liberia, I will consider it. But you in America, you finish. I'll replace you with somebody else. I will replace you with somebody else. You see the lady? She all the way in Liberia. She all the way in Liberia. Yeah. Oh. So tomorrow, oh, I'm gonna face 17 minutes over. Oh, Victor, you are very disappointed and disrespectful. Oh boy. Victor, somebody just sample you. Who's that? Oh, fuck it, Saki. Somebody just sample you, Victor. They say you are very disrespectful. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about Victor. Don't worry about Victor. Yeah, don't worry about Victor. Let Victor do what he wants to do. Let Victor. It looked like. It looked like. Victor, you are very. Oh. Oh boy. Victor. Somebody know you. Somebody know you very, very well, oh, Victor. Oh. So, guys, I gotta leave you. I gotta leave you. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Oh, J fucking Saki. Now your crew, bro. You come. Oh, tell me. But Saki, you can't let go. Saki been watching. This name here fucking Saki. Fucking Saki. I've been seeing a guy. Jerry Sumo. Saki see just another dog out. Hey man, I gotta go. You lucky. You lucky. Okay, let me play my comments. So you're the hero, y'all watch it, yeah?
let them say ya, come on, let them say ya. That in my business, you catching fever. You getting serious like empty river. Ain't no stopping by the river. And as we coming, we sweeping, we cutting, we moving all the way. Yeah, yeah. We coming, yeah. We gotta be coming. As we coming, we sweeping, we coming. Anywhere we meet obstacle, we gotta be coming. Yeah, you are coming, yeah. We coming. When the year is in the checking, you are jenga zupoa koa. C'est fort. We come. We better be coming. They are mon song. We come. We better be coming. C'est coming. C'est fort. They are mon song. We better be coming. Everybody's talking about a maker, Alexander Kumia, but I came on more. Everybody's talking about a maker, Alexander Kumia. When the year is nearly checking, you are Jenga Zupoa. From the shadow of the river to the peak of the Himba mountain, we coming, yeah. We better be coming, and we coming from the episode to the shores of the shepherd. We better be coming, young guy, you are the we coming, yeah. We better be coming. From all the way, my putu to the peak, I want to kiss it. C'est one, c'est two, c'est three, c'est four. Come here, we coming. We better be coming. We coming. We better be coming. We coming. We better be coming. Hey, I like you. I said. Everybody's talking about a maker, Alexander Kumia, but I came on more. Everybody's talking about a maker, Alexander Kumia. When the year is nearly checking, you are Jenga Zupoa. And when the fuck comes, nobody should hold me. Everybody's celebrating as I'm dancing to my right and I'm dancing to my left. C'est three, c'est four. Come here. From Maserati to Nakibi, Passa to River Cess. Hey, all the way to Bone County. From Nima County to Granchida. River G, sign of Maryland and Grand Crew County. Lova came my bummy and Bapo County. We coming. We better be coming. They are my two songs. We coming. We better be coming. C'est coming, c'est fort. Et à mon tour, son. We better be coming. C'est one, c'est two, c'est three, c'est four. Coming. Better be coming.
Okay, guys, that is Alexander B. Cummings and 5 watts. If you can't read it, then, but I know. Okay, fuck it. Well, let me see what he say again. I'm watching from Andersville, General, because of you or me or something. I am supporting Mr. Cummings. We in Liberia suffering. I voted for. Let me say we are 3 times. Some of y'all in America talking nonsense. We will teach we are a lesson. We're not stupid. Oh, Gerald, don't answer them. Leave them with me. Hey, you're lucky. You're lucky I can't go now. Yeah. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate it. Um, okay, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. It's time to take a rest. I'm off tomorrow, but tomorrow by 8 o'clock, I will be on 8 o'clock. I will be on tomorrow with the Librarian Association in Trenton and its environs. And by 11 o'clock, I will be on here with Yasindi, Amanda, and Dr. Richardson. And we'll be discussing their trip to Liberia, what they encounter, the purpose of the trip, what they saw there, what they benefited, what are some of the benefits and who they came across, the experience in Liberia. Women, they are very strong. They are patriots. They are a Liberian, according to Liberian patriots. Yeah, they are patriotic citizens. They want good for Liberia. Yes, they support Mr. Cummings, but they will love the country. They want to go home. They want to visit. They want to stay home. They want to retire. But how they can, it's not easy. So tomorrow we'll be discussing them. We'll be talking about it. We'll be talking about Mr. Cummings again. And I want to say this, that President Weah is the problem in Liberia. Don't let nobody fool you. Because of President Weah, Liberia is going through the mess we're on today. Whether they can say the economy look bad and whatsoever look good, and the government cannot help us anymore. That we give up on them. They already give up on themselves. I know. That's why they get lobbyists all around paying money and doing other stuff. But anyway, y'all take care, yeah. I love you. And for the other three, you might not be on the show again. I will block you when I finish. I will block you. So that's the last time here. Yeah. Have a good day. Bye for now. Every 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Bye for now.